Before heroes became legends, there was one man whose strength could challenge the gods themselves. This is the life of Heracles. Heracles was born to Zeus and mortal woman Alcmene, half god, and instantly the target of Zeus's furious wife, Hera. Hera despised every child Zeus fathered outside their marriage, and spent the rest of Heracles' life trying to destroy him. Hera sent serpents to kill him in his crib. The infants simply strangled them barehanded, the first sign of what he truly was. Even as a boy, his immense strength was hard to control. A music lesson gone wrong ended with him accidentally killing his own tutor. Shaken by what he'd done, he was sent to the countryside, where he grew into the most powerful man in Greece. As a young man, Heracles defended Thebes in battle, rewarded with a wife, Megara, and, in time, children of his own. For a while, he had what most heroes never get: a home, a family,
They really
peace.
do adore you, you know?
Hera couldn't stand it. Hera struck at last, cursing him with violent madness, stripping his ability to recognize even those closest to him. In his madness, believing them enemies, Heracles killed his own wife and children. When the curse lifted, the horror hit him fully. Consumed by grief, he traveled to the Oracle of Delphi, desperate to atone for what Hera's curse had made him do. The Oracle's answer? Serve King Eurystheus for 12 years, completing whatever impossible task he demanded, payment for a curse that was never his fault. First, kill the Nemean lion, whose hide no weapon could pierce. He strangled it barehanded, then wore its pelt as armor forever after. Next, the Lernaean Hydra, a serpent growing 2 heads for every one severed. He won by burning each stump before it could regrow. The Cerberus hind, sacred to Artemis, was too fast to catch by force. He pursued it for a full year before finally capturing it unharmed. The Erymanthean boar was simpler, pure strength. He wrestled it down and carried it back alive, exactly as ordered. Ordered to clean decades of filth from the Augean stables in one day, he outsmarted it entirely, rerouting 2 rivers to do it for him. Monstrous bronze-beaked birds infested a forest lake. With castanets gifted by Athena, he startled them into flight and struck them down. On Crete, a monstrous bull terrorized the island. He wrestled it down and hauled it, alive, all the way to the mainland. King Diomedes kept 4 man-eating horses. Heracles tamed them, then, fittingly, fed their cruel master to them instead. Sent to retrieve the belt of Amazon Queen Hippolyta, she offered it freely. But Hera, still meddling, sparked a battle anyway. At the edge of the known world, he defeated the 3-bodied giant Geryon and his monstrous dog to steal a legendary herd of cattle. To steal golden apples guarded by nymphs, he briefly held up the heavens himself, tricking Atlas into fetching them instead. The final labor: capture Cerberus, the 3-headed hound guarding the underworld. Barehanded, he wrestled the beast down and dragged it to the surface. 12 labors, 12 years, each designed to be impossible. Heracles completed every one, and finally, his penance was paid. His labors finished, Heracles didn't slow down, joining Jason's crew aboard the Argo for adventure across the Greek world. Among his kinder acts, he freed the Titan Prometheus, chained and tortured for giving fire to mankind, by shooting down his tormenting eagle. Years later, Heracles remarried Deianira, a wife he loved deeply. Even now, tragedy was never far behind him. Crossing a river, a centaur named Nessus offered to carry Deianira over, then tried to assault her the moment his back was turned. Heracles killed Nessus for it, but dying, the centaur tricked Deianira, claiming his blood would keep her husband forever faithful. It was poison. Years later, fearing she was losing him, Deianira coated a robe in that same blood, not knowing it was lethal, believing it was love. The moment he wore it, the poison ignited like fire against his skin, agony beyond anything he'd ever endured. Realizing her fatal mistake, Deianira was consumed by grief, an act of love that had become an act of destruction. In agony beyond healing, Heracles chose his own end, climbing a mountain, building his own pyre, and asking to be set alight. As his mortal body burned away, his divine half rose to Olympus. Even Hera at last made peace, and he became a true god. A life defined by strength and suffering he never chose. Look up tonight. You can still find him, a constellation forever earned. For more history, follow my channel.